Well, it ain't no mystery that 2021 was possibly one of the worst years for gaming. What's going on, everyone? It's NickyJ here, and I'm here to bring y'all the worst games of 2021. Because there happened to be a lot that came out that we all were looking forward to, but when they came out, it just wasn't exactly what we expected or promised at that, In the past, there has been, multiple instances of games coming out where they just weren't, widely accepted by the fans, or unfinished, an unfinished project that, they just rushed to get out just for the dollar. But I will tell you, it's been some time. I've spent some time playing these games. I've played all of them. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm gonna be speaking from personal experience, so it's not. I'm not an expert. Let me just tell you that. I'm completely speaking from experience and personal preference, I guess. To me, I understand when we purchase or make a purchase for a product that we expect said product to be 100% done, ready to go, that it doesn't, get in the way of whatever said product is, for. The times that we're in right now, let me just remind people that we're coming out of COVID. People ain't working no more, or people are working from home. I could tell you for a fact, video game companies, the offices, and, how they, put out these games, they dedicate pretty much a good portion of their life to just putting this, project out for millions of people to play, and in hopes of that those millions of people will accept the project as well. As you can tell, these are all great, from concept, from cinematics, trailers, and we're just, expecting something totally different. As you can tell, this right here, this is Cyberpunk. I guess let's just get started. Let me set the scene up for you, right? You play as V in a post-Cybertronic society that is just built off of crime, corporate industries, and gangs, and just tons of toxicity, if you will, deep in Night City. You play as V, like I said. The game, graphically, when it first came out, appealing to everyone. Biggest thing was ray tracing at the time, reflections. This is obviously a cinematic that you see, but I will be putting some gameplay in there here in a while. The amount of things that you could do in this game, you waste tons of time. I would not play any multiplayer games the duration when this game first came out, and that's whenever it didn't have any of the updates. Everything was unbalanced, visual glitches, game would crash a lot. I couldn't stop playing the game. For some reason, I could not stop. I was addicted. I guess I just liked the grind, or like to see what else I could do in the city, based off of, just from the console aspect. But as soon as I came to PC, it was a totally different game. I'll be honest. This game was not made for console. It's a PC game. Clearly. That's why they release statements on updates, and that legitly the company said that the game was not made for consoles. Here we are now in tail end of 2021, and the game has updated quite a bit. It's obviously got more positive reviews now as opposed to whenever it did at the start. But again, that's why we're here. We're here to see the growth of games and the change that they bring as time goes on. We're so quick to kill, these games and, put them down from the start. Cyberpunk would have been an award-winning game, if not broken or, filled with false promises of, just what you see here. Just amazing cinematics and, just craziness. But I'm not hating it. The game is great. I still play it now. I'm on my third playthrough. I'm doing a Nomad playthrough, and I can't wait to beat it. You know, again, just so I can get that next ending. The endings are different, you know, possibilities, ways you can approach, you know, kills, and you be a ninja or you be a straight up gangbanger. Honestly, it's interesting how it works, or a hacker, you know. So, but again, Cyberpunk, a crazy ass game. I can't believe that we downed it, you know, to start out. But like I said, time moves on, and here we are with a better product, which is the true Cyberpunk. I will mention that I don't know if this is 100% true, but I know they wanted to make this game an online MMO style, free roam, play with your friends type game. So, yeah, that date is wrong too. It got delayed so many times because they weren't done. But again, you know, they just bit off too much than they could chew. The concept was great. They filed it as much as they could. And this really did look like an online game, or the potential to have it. You know, class building, choosing your class the way you want to go. You know, live in multiple places. You know, just we'll see as time goes on. I feel like there's definitely more potential for Cyberpunk, but as is it the worst game of 2021? Possibly, but we got more. Fuck, I almost forgot to give my fucking, I guess, rating on the game. If I had to give the game a 1 out of 10 right now, at this moment in time, in December 2021, the 5th, at fucking 9 a.m., if I had to give a honest opinion or a rating on this game, 1 out of 10, I give it a 7.5. 7.5 out of 10, just because there's room to grow. You know, still very good, very great game. Story, amount of things you could do. You know, just, yeah, 7 out of 10. Or 7.5 out of 10. Nostalgia. Or at least I think it is. To be honest with you guys, and y'all are going to probably be shocked, but I never played any of these Grand Theft Autos. Like I said it in my last video, I never played any of these growing up. I wasn't allowed to. Fucking, you know, how white parents are. You know, strict growing up. Oh, it's bad for your head type shit. Oh, that's what makes you violent, you know, type shit. But, no, yeah, I never played any of the GTAs growing up, so I never had a expectation personally on this game. You know, I never thought, I didn't know what to look forward to, or how the game was supposed to react or play. To my knowledge, and from asking other people, this is exactly kind of how the game played back on PlayStation 2. A game like this coming out on PlayStation 2, I don't know about you guys, but I don't expect the smoothest of gameplay or the most perfect of graphics or physical, you know, body models, gestures, or anything like that. We didn't have a lot back then. PlayStation fucking 2. Alright? We're on PS5. If that helps you out. You know? Just so you have a little perspective. But again, I understand. We pay full price for a game. You hope that game A, works well, B, pleasing to at least play, and C, just worth your time and effort, like money, you know? I mean, you work hard for that, you know? So to pay for a piece of shit, like, I understand the outrage, the frustration. You know, just look at these fucking reviews, man. Like we see them. The Metacritic scores, I think Metacritic gave it a 53 overall. you know. But again, like, what do you expect? These games, I will say, from hearing when these got released, Rockstar pushed this project onto a mobile gaming company. They originally had it under them. They were going to work on it themselves, but I think we all started bitching too much about GTA 6 and just wanting that, and I think they dropped the project and, like I said, passed it on to another company and in hopes of it being fixed. But turns out that was not the case, or what they had in mind. I don't know. I will say it's buggy, it's broken. But again, what do you expect from a PS2 game? I mean, I understand different times, you know. It should be a lot better. I think what people really wanted is, like what I said, the GTA 5 engine implemented into these games. Not necessarily a what they call this, a remaster, I guess, but more so a remake, if anything. You know, they needed to remake these, not just reskin them. Better graphics and, you know, a little bit more detail here and there. They should have totally remade ragdoll physics, updated cars. Combat should have been updated. Combat definitely should have been updated. But, you know, it's not what we get. And I understand, you know, time, money, the companies having to find the workers and trying to do the job, you know. I mean, you see the articles all the time, you know, people aren't returning to work. You know, work's very hard to find right now, or a good worker, as is, you know, for your company if you are a businessman and, you know, run a business. Nobody wants to work anymore. I'm going to be honest, I don't want to work either. You know, COVID taught a lot of the people that they can, you know, make it work from home, whether that's stocks, crypto, or other things like that. So people don't have any drive or power.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour.
Take fucking orders from someone, even if that is creating a fucking, you know, masterpiece of a video game, or at least, you know, trying to at that, you know. But I'm not gonna fucking harp on GTA too much longer, you know. Like I said, as time goes on, hopefully updates will come out, and obviously GTA or Rockstar is in the works right now with GTA 6. God knows what that's fixing to be like when that comes. Overall score for the remastered trilogy, in my opinion, I will say, for it being a PS2 game, for me, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. You know, obviously just because it's not finished. You know, it's not one of the best fucking GTAs, obviously. After playing GTA 4, GTA 5, and, you know, recent games from Rockstar that just have updated engine and everything like that, I'm a little spoiled, you know, so. But, yeah, 5 out of 10 for the GTA Remastered Trilogy. What can I really say about this game? This game, even with all the bugs, and as much as everyone is complaining right now, this game right now is, for me, a good shooter. This is like top tier, one of the best shooters of all time. Right now, I mean, over Call of Duty for sure. 100%. You know, I'm sorry, get mad at me, COD boys. I don't care. You know, go in the comments. Go ahead. I don't care. I'm a Battlefield boy all the way through. Way before COD. Way before COD. It didn't even matter if I played COD before Battlefield. Alright? I don't give a shit. But look, like I said, bugs aside, everything else, I understand. And I think what we all seem to forget is that games like these, they're always going to have room for improvement. They never, ever in the past release games fully finished. And for us to like fully think that we're going to get a finished product, especially a game as this hype, and as much as we demand games nowadays, like, they just try to put shit out. I'm not gonna throw EA a bone. You know, EA's big company. You know, they should have fucking shit should be working. You shouldn't have problems reloading or, you know, getting into games or your screen turning black or anything. At the matter of fact, you know, it's fucking Battlefield should be polished and clean, ready to go. I will say I'm really happy that it's strictly only online. I don't know about you guys, but this is really what Battlefield's known for. It's not a very, you know, grasping story mode or anything like that. It's the all-out action paced fucking gameplay in multiplayer. You guys remember how I was talking about earlier how the trailer usually is supposed to depict the game, you know, as much as possible, or at least as close as possible, without overdoing it. I mean, the trailer for this one is pretty accurate. You know, we've played it. Obviously, you can't. It's not as, you know, consistent as this gameplay right now. But no, yeah, everything you see here is exactly how the game is. So it's a really demanding game. You know, especially for online, for the shit to be happening to everyone else's game at the same time. But like I said, I can't say too much about the game. I know it needs fixes. I know we should be in outrage. You know, EA, fuck you. Yes, I get it. But also, I'm gonna say thank you, EA, for actually putting a shooter out that we all have. So we have the ability to do however whatever we want in this game whenever we're in that online multiplayer match. You get set boundaries in Call of Duty. Alright? This isn't a Call of Duty versus Battlefield video, but you guys get what I'm saying. For us to complain about this game, it blows my mind. I understand we want perfection, and you know, it's what's deserved, especially after fucking the wait that we had for this game. Weapon customization a little shoddy in the beginning. I will give y'all that. You know, balancing between guns, the PP-22, absolutely insane. Everybody walks around with it, but as you can tell, I walk around with the PKP. This is one of them. I mean, only 2 LMGs. I get it. There's the variety isn't there, but also that's what the future's for. Updates, DLCs, you know, shit like that. I don't know what. You just can't give out the whole game to start, because then you ain't gonna be able to make fucking no money off of it afterwards. But I mean, I understand. You know, great things take time to actually be, you know, really great. So I'm not gonna complain about this game, other than the fact that you know, like I just said, the guns, a little bit of error glitches here and there. But all in all, I can't get enough of this game. I can't stop playing it, y'all. You guys already know. You've seen me do it. You've seen the videos. You've seen. This is a different game. I always have one of those games where I just, you know, I play, and I realize, wow, like I'm gonna be pretty good at this fucking game. And as this game goes on and advances in time, so will I. Not to be corny, but yeah, man. I just want to say big shout out to EA for putting this out. If I had to give this game a rating, dude, I think I said 10 out of 10. Maybe no, I won't say 10 out of 10, because there's improvement. There needs to be improvement. There needs to be more. I'm gonna give it a 8.6 out of 10. All right, because you know that 9 and 10, we need more. We need perfection. All right, that's perfection status for that shit. I just can't get enough of this game. I don't know what else to say. But to wrap up, yes, 2021. It seemed like we had a lot more complaints on games, or the next big game, next AAA title that came out. There was always something to complain about it, you know, or at least that's what I saw. And I get it. I think me as a person, I see a lot of good in everything to start out, so it's pretty fucking hard for me to just be like, nah, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, shit's shit. Yeah, fuck this game. Oh, yeah, no, fuck the company. Oh, you know, no, man. We're all human. We all try to get shit out. We all try to make people happy. And honestly, that's all that these gaming companies try to do is make sure our fucking gaming needs were satisfied. But instead, we just fucking bash and destroy them and cancel and, you know, all the shit, the era that we're in now. But hey, that's for another video. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. The content that I've been putting out recently, I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, I do plan to put out more videos. But yeah, you know, it's been your boy NickyJ, and I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Take it easy. Happy holidays. And yeah, later.